Dr. H.L. Barner for the Hour of Power. Hey guys, what's going on, man? Hope you guys been having a great day today. You know, we've been snowing down here in the Washington, D.C. area for the last couple of days and all that. And but I tell you what, though, in spite of all of that, we are here live and in color. Thank you so very much for being here. Hey, listen, what you need to do right quick, make sure you go out and you send a tweet. Go out to Facebook, go to your blog, go to your LinkedIn, tell everybody that Dr. H.L. Barner is on tonight, and we got a fantastic show. But you know how I like to start my show off, right? I need to go ahead on and acknowledge my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because I tell you what, folks, without him, I am absolutely nothing. And all you have to do is to go to Romans 10:9 and confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus Christ and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, and you will be saved. Hey, listen, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do anything, special or anything like that except Jesus Christ. Because I'm going to tell you something. We all sin. We all sinners. But by his grace, we are saved. And guess what, folks? By us being saved, we can look forward to a brighter future. Well, with that being said, we're going to move on. Okay, I got a great show for you tonight, and we're going to be talking about how to gather your customers in network marketing. So make sure you get a pen, get a pencil, get a recorder, get a cam recorder, and record this night show while you're watching me right now. Okay, but before I do, I like to talk about a little bit the purpose of my show, because we always got new listeners to come out. Well, first of all, I want to speak to all the potential prospects around the world to let you know why you should start a home business in this industry. Okay, and we're going to talk about that in a second. I want to talk to all the prospects that's been presented this opportunity and doing some research, okay, and trying to make an informed decision. I want to talk to and encourage business owners to hang in there. Okay, believe in your leaders and also your respective companies that you're working with, because all these companies that's out there today are really great, and they have their own identity, they have their own essence of what they're trying to accomplish, but guess what? They're family because they're involved in the same industry that we are. Most importantly, I want to discourage anybody that's posting negative comments about our industry and other companies up on the internet and social medias. Guys, you got to cut that stuff out. Okay, please do that. And also, hey, we're going to provide you on this show industry experts and leaders and trainers and tax experts and other MLM organizations and motivational speakers to come in to help you understand the industry, to help you better manage your business, and to take full advantage of all the opportunities that we have. And of course, yours truly, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to train you on all these different topics and everything. And like tonight, I'll be training you on how to go out and gather customers where you found them at and things like that. But also, I'm going to encourage all of you out there, if you got a business, a home business, a multi-level marketing business, you need to go and attend the trainings and the seminars and the webinars and the conferences and conference calls, hosted by your respective companies and top leaders. You got to stay plugged in. Stay plugged into the system. That's the only way that you're going to be able to be successful. I'm telling you right now, if you are not plugged in and getting on these conference calls and maybe 1 or 2 meetings a week and listen to these conference calls, okay, listen, somebody going to steal your cheese. In other words, somebody going to tell you more about your own business, discourage you, and you're going to wind up quitting, okay? All right, HL, that's all well and good. What's next? Well, next I want to tell you why you should start a network marketing business, okay? Okay, first of all, you know what? I started my network marketing. My first business I started pretty close to 38 years ago. I was with the Amway Corporation. And I'm going to tell you something. I got the bug right then and there. When I started with the Amway Corporation, I was so excited. And and that's amazing companies. I mean, I had a great time. I really increased my reading, because one of the things they say is that leaders are readers. So I began to read because I always saw myself as a leader. But I'm going to tell you something. It is amazing, the things that you're going to get out of starting your own business in network marketing. First of all, let's clear the record, okay? Let's make everything, get everything straight. It is legal, okay? And I'm going to tell you something. I think it's about kind of stupid these days for, to sit down and tell people that this stuff is illegal. It's just like saying the earth is flat. Okay, great. Some people believed that many years ago, but not today, not in 2015. Come on, we got companies that's been in existence for over 50 years, or maybe some of them even longer than that, and you're going to question about whether or not industry or network marketing is legal. I'm gonna tell you something. Every time somebody say that to you, just look at them. And matter of fact, you probably need to run for that person, okay? Because they don't have no idea what they're talking about. Can anybody do it? Yes. Anybody can do this business. I'm gonna tell you something. I got a little daughter named Gabriella Bonner. What's up? What's up, Gabriella? What's up, Fran? Hey, listen. If my daughter can do this business, so can you. And she's only 10 years old. And then you can earn unlimited income, jump start bonuses, fast start bonuses, leadership bonuses, residual income. You can earn a few $100s, few thousand, and hundreds of thousands, and yes, even million. Now, I'm gonna tell you some other things real quickly. You can low startup fee. Look, there's some businesses out there you can start up for nothing. Don't cost you any money at all. Okay, and I recommend that you check those out. You can start your own business for no money down. And most of them don't have an annual renewal fee. Some do, but some don't. And tax benefits. Hey guys, this is that time of the year where you need to start a business. So you can take advantage of all the tax benefits that come with that. Can you imagine writing off the food that you eat, hotel stays, mileage on your car? You can write off certain clothes that you buy with the logos and stuff on it. You go to a hotel or business meetings. I mean, you can even be on vacation, but if you're conducting business while you're on vacation, you can write that off also. But get with your accountant. He'll tell you all that kind of good stuff. And there's lots of good training. Folks, you may come into this business for yourself, but you're not going to be by yourself, because that's what all those training and webinars and conferences and all that stuff is all about. A lot of it is in your back office, in your business. A lot of the companies, they have what they call a back office. That's the area where your training and everything that you need to know about your business is back there. And a lot of them got their own videos and stuff that you can go back there and start learning. Hey, listen, in most of these companies, we don't do but a couple of things. You get a handful of customers, just a few, usually the average between 15 and 25 customers. And then you teach other people how to do the same. You turn yourself into a franchise, okay? And you start duplicating your efforts through other people. And you can do it as often as you want. That's how simple this is. Lots of fun. Oh my goodness. Fun, fun, fun. Upbeat, motivational, inspirational, can-do attitude. And I'm gonna tell you something. You can be around people that are gonna tell you that you can do it, that you can be successful. But not only tell you, they're going to show you how they've done it. And then they also is going to work with you and help you do it too. And that's what this industry is all about. And there's people out there that you don't even know, okay, we're going to do more for you than your own mama, your daddy, your brothers, and your sisters. None of them will do for you. There's people out there that will help you build your business. And listen, the last thing is, there is people going to help you reach your financial goal. It doesn't matter how much money you want to make. And everybody don't make the same amount. That's what I love about this. This is the true democracy, true enterprise system. You can make as much or as little as you want to make. Okay? All right. With that being said, okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to throw some sound up here for you. And then we're going to come back and we're going to start talking about how you gather customers and where you can find them at and all of this kind of good stuff too, okay? So let me see if I can find some real upbeat music, some old school something, I don't know. Let me see what I can find up here that get your juice flowing and get all excited. I'm going to go to something I haven't played for you guys in a good little while, okay? Let's go back right here. There you go.
I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Yes, I can. Doubt better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab me, grabbers in the bucket can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st, oh you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. needle in a haystack. A Bugatti boy, plus Maybach. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
The mountain top, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike oil. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That glow, that spark, that crown. You're looking at the king of the jungle now. Stronger than ever, can't hold me down. 100 miles gunning from the pitcher's mile. Straight game face, it's game day. See me running through the crowd full of melee. No trick plays, I'm Bill Gates. Take a genius to understand me.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
Gotta love the life that we live in.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
All right, I'm back. All right, so this evening what we're going to talk about, customers, okay? And we're just going to go through a bunch of stuff for you tonight. I think you're going to enjoy this. I think you're going to be able to make some money with this. And I think you're going to start telling a lot of your team about this training and about where you can get customers. You know, some of this stuff you may already know, but I'm going to cover everything because my audience is so big. So we're going to go ahead on and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my first slide, and we're going to get on and get started here. Let me see. All right, here we go. Hey, Eric, could you bring up my first slide, please? There it is, right there. Okay, listen up. First of all, when you out there trying to set up your plan to gather customers, the most important things in network marketing about what we do is that we go out and get loyal customers. And normally, loyal customers normally come from friends and family. Friends and family. These are people that love you, you love them, people that you see on a regular basis or talk to on a regular basis, people that trust you, respect you, is willing to help you. So therefore, we want you to go out and get family and friends to become your loyal customers. Because see, if you go out there and try to get a bunch of strangers to be your customer, which is fine, okay? However, when somebody come along and offer them something different, guess what's going to happen? They are going to be wind up leaving you as a customer because they don't have any loyalty to you. All right. So if you go out and get family and friends and focus on getting them, hey, guess what? You're going to build yourself a loyal base of customers. And then as you recruit new distributors or new representatives in your business, And you teach them the same thing. The reason why you want these loyal customers, because your loyal customer is what's going to produce you that long-term residual income. That's right. That money that comes in month after month after month. So if you got a bunch of shaky customers, your income is going to be fluctuating up and down. But you want a nice, steady income, and you want an income that's going to outlive you. So with that being said, please make sure you focus on getting family and friends as your customers, okay? Now, the next step or the next level of people that you want to gather customers from are referrals. And these referrals should come from your family and your friends. What do you mean, HL? Well, listen, once you go out and let's say you sign up 3 people, 3 family members, right? Then you want to ask them, hey, do you know anybody that also would like to save some money or like to get this product or service at a cheaper price or a better quality price? Or do you have a few friends and family members, other family members that that I can go to and talk to them about this? Could you refer me to somebody? And I'm going to tell you something also. The reason why the referral system is such a good system is because even though they don't know you, you have good credibility with the person who made the referral. Let's just say that you have a brother, okay? And let's just say that he has some close friends of his, right? Well, tell him to give him 4 or 5 names, from his cell phone, people that he talked to on a regular basis. Tell him to give you an introduction. Say, hey, my little brother's gonna give you a call. He's interested in he's starting a new business, and he got a service that he want to provide you. Hey, I'm using it. I think it's really, really good. Hey, do me a favor, help him out. Encourage him. Blase, blase, blase. So, if every customer that you get, if you ask for at least 5 referrals, at least 5 referrals, okay, and if you do that. Let's say if you got 5 customers, friends and family, and they all give you 5 referrals, 5 times 5 is 25. When you go talk to those 25 and they give you 5 times 25 is 125. So if you keep that process going, you will have an organization of loyal customers that is connected back up to your friends and your family. Isn't that awesome? Hey, look. I'm giving you some information that can change your business because network marketing is not a business unless you get customers, okay? All right, let's go to the next page, all right? Now, the one thing that I do know is that everybody is not going to be able to have a lot of family members, so that you can get your customers and stuff like that from. So you may have to go out and maybe check out some ads. Some recommendations, you can go to a local newspaper in your community, okay? The Penny Saver, because it's very inexpensive to put a small ad in there. You can go and put in news ads inside of newsletters from organizations, such as fraternities and sororities, maybe the local Rotary Club, or most of the organization got some kind of newsletter, and for a small donation, they send it out to all of their people once a month, their members. Business magazine, and I think that's a good area to go to because if you're looking for professionals or certain type of people, go to the business magazine. Now that might be a little bit expensive as well as the industry magazines, but if you get together with part of your team, let's say it's 10 of you all, and you all come together, let's say it costs $3,000. So all of you all put up $300 a piece, okay? And you guys set up a voicemail box and use that 800 voicemail box so that you put that on the ad. So when people call, they're going to call your voice box, okay? I recommend you get the voice box that normally has at least 2 different boxes. And so somebody call that number, they'll say something like, hi, thanks for calling X Corporation. If you're interested in saving some money on certain products, push 1. If you're interested in making some money and checking out our business opportunity, push 2. So once all the names come in, what you do with your voice box, you begin to divide them up among the 10 investors that went together and did it as a team effort to put that ad in the paper. Isn't that fantastic thinking? Hey, listen, people do that all the time. So if you work with your team that way, hey, go ahead on, get together, put your monies together, take out a nice ad, even go on the radio. You know, you can find radio stations and you can be able to go in and put on your ad. Hey, guess what? You can come on my show for a very small fee. Not only will I let you talk about your company, but I'll let you do a presentation. You know, and you know what? As a matter of fact, you don't even have to be here personally. All you got to do is send me your information. I'm going to throw it up here on the screen, and all of my folks that watch my show is going to see your business presentation. Okay, and I can give you more about that. All you got to do is reach out to me, hit me up on Twitter or Facebook or something like that, or on my email address. And all that information is there for you. And I tell you, and I get you on my show. Okay. All right. Very good. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what the next page I got. All right. Mail outs. So this is a biggie. This is one right here again. It's not as expensive than taking out an ad, but you can go out and take out and do some bulk mail, or you can use the value packs. Now, depending on what part of the country that you're in, here on the East Coast, we got what you call value packs, where inside of this pack of envelopes, there are a bunch of discount coupons in there. And listen, people use those things. They go into those value packs and they pull out different types of discounts and stuff, you know, on different things that they are looking. So a lot of businesses put these discounts in there. Hopefully they get customers. Well, you can do the same thing. The Money Saver is pretty much the same thing also. You can go in, you can get come up with a design, some type of coupon or whatever. You can put that inside the Money Saver, and it can go out to 10, 20, 30,000 zip codes. Also, bulk mail. I like the bulk mail because what you can do, you can target certain zip codes in your city or in your state. By doing that, you can take out send a flyer out talking about your business on one side of the little postcard, and on the other side of the postcard, you can take out and talk about your customers, all right, or the type of products that you provide. But the good thing about it, that you can go out and then you can go and send it out to any particular area that you want to go to, and you can be able to market that area over and over and over again. And you can also do this along a line of the team up. You know, you get your team together, y'all go to the post office, y'all design what zip codes you want, you know, or you can get together and see how much 3 different or 4 or 5 different zip codes cost, and you know, and maybe they give you a nice discount, and you guys pay for your particular zip codes. So when the calls come in and they tell you what zip code it is, you know who it belongs to. For an example, let's say on your message, you said, please leave your zip code and let us know what area that you're from. They say, I'm in zip code 22115. Whoever is paid for the 22115, that zip code belongs, or that contact or prospect belongs to that person. I'm telling you, that's good stuff, right? Flyers. All right. This is probably one of the most popular ones that you can get is a flyer. You can put out flyers. Easy to be made, you know, and you can get a bunch of them made for nickels on a, you know, pennies on a dollar. So, I mean, you can get up to, you can, matter of fact, today, most people got their own computer, right? They got their own printer and all that stuff. So you can print up your own flyers. Now, but before you go out and try to, you know, get really crafty and artistic and come up with your own design, my recommendation is you go to your back office, and in your back office, in most cases, they have examples of all kinds of flyers already made for you. All you have to do is to go in, put in your name, your phone number, okay, and maybe your website or whatever piece of information that you want them to have. You can go and do that, and then go out and have as many copies as you want. Now, of course, color copies is, you know, preferred. You know, people would rather have the color copies, you know, because it's look more professional and all of that. But I think that the best thing to do, okay, you know, in the beginning of your business, just do black and white, or print your flyers on colored paper. I prefer yellow paper. Whenever I do anything like that, I use yellow paper because yellow stands out. people see it. It stands out from all the rest of the mail or other information that they have. So that's what I do. So 9 times out of 10, if I make up a flyer or some kind of postcard, hey, I'm going to use yellow paper. And also if you take a look around like Wendy's and McDonald's, Midas, Automobile Place, all of these places, they all, and part of their logo and their signage on the outside is yellow. Yellow is a very popular marketing color that is used quite a bit throughout the country because they know that psychologists have already proven that the color yellow appeals to the people. They can see it further away and it's very attractive, it's warm, and it denotes, whatever. For some reason, people like yellow when it's come to marketing stuff. So I recommend that you use yellow. And then postcards. Okay, you can mail out postcards yourself, or you can do bulk mail postcards, or you can do electronic postcards and flyers. That's another thing that you could do electronically. Make it up, attach it, and send it out to your distribution list. Okay, you can send a postcard the same way, electronically. All you do is attach it to an email. Say, dear family and friends, please take a look at the attached information, and I'll be calling you soon to get your support. Stuff like that. So if you go and do that, I promise you that you will be able to pick up a lot of customers. And I know I'm talking about customers tonight, but you can also pick up a lot of prospects, even when you just looking for customers, because a lot of people are going to ask you, are you making money in this? Or can you make money in this? Okay? And once they do that, the door is wide open for you to tell them about their business. Now, for the most part though, even when I'm talking to family and friends about my business and asking them to be my customer, I have a rule. This is HL rule. Always ask them to be a prospect or business partner first, and if they say no to that, then you can come back and ask them to be your customer. That's a great idea, right? That's what I do. I've been doing it for years and years, and I found out that really, really works. Because I'm going to tell you what happens if you don't. If you go and get yourself maybe a friend and just basically ask that friend to be a customer, and he or she may be your customer, and you don't say anything else except thank you so very much, you give them a gift card or something like that, or whatever, and then boom, you're gone. But later on, maybe a week or two later, a month, 6 months later, another one of their friends that's in the same business that you are in may come back and ask that same customer that you have, tell them about the business opportunity. And you know what's going to happen? That person probably go and sign up with the person that told them about the business opportunity. They're going to cancel the service and then come back about 6 months later and put that service back under them. Now, so you need to tell them in advance the fact that you do have a business, okay, and the possibilities. And then if you tell them about the business and they don't say anything, they say they don't want to, that's okay, but I'll be your customer. Hey, wash your hands, brush off your feet, walk away, take them as a customer, and good riddance. Now, also with your customers, after about 6 months, call them up and ask them, hey, how you like the service? Maybe in 90 days, in 3 months. Say, how you like the service? Everything is okay? You like the product? Is it working out okay? And they say, yeah, I really like it. I really like it. So, well then, why don't you offer them the opportunity again? Because now you got a satisfied customer, and what we found out, satisfied customers turn into very good prospects. So, whenever you build up a base of customers, treat them well, represent the company well, make sure that whatever you providing them works and is good, cost effective, okay? Send them a birthday card, Mother's Day card, Father's Day card, or anniversary card, Christmas card, something. Just create an excellent relationship with them. Let them be the best customer that they can possibly be. Why? Because if you treat them well, if you teach them what customer service is all about, and you recognize them by giving them things, and the product is good or the service is good, that person may become a prospect for you, join your business because you set the right example. So make sure you reach out and you talk to people, your customers, and you take care of your customers because you want them long term. And in most cases, if you do it right, they won't quit this. They won't cancel their service and come back and use it for themselves. They'll just go out and get some loyal customers, and you're going to teach them how to do that, duplicate what you did, and guess what? You're going to have a very loyal customer because, see, the customers that I like the best are the customers that became consultants because, see, if they're in business for themselves, they're not going to cancel the service. And as long as they're in this business, they're going to use that service. So you want to keep them in the business happy, and you want to keep them as a customer happy, okay? All right. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and take another quick break, and then we're going to come back and talk some more about, gathering customers and locations where you can find them and all that kind of good stuff. And we're going to be rocking and rolling. I'm going to tell you something, guys. I'm having me a ball tonight, and I hope you are too. I hope you're enjoying this information. Please call somebody, get them, in this, get them signed up on this website. Get them on the website. Have them check out my website. Get them up here. Call them. Do something because this training is fantastic. Okay, let's go up here and listen to Pharoah. Okay, so let's see, can we find him up here? See if we can get him on this thing right here. All right, how y'all like that? That get your juices flowing, won't it? All right, we're back, and we're talking about gathering customers tonight. How you gather customers, where you get them from, different ways that you can go out and market to get them when you don't have a warm market of customers. So you have to go into your cold market and get them. And that's what we're talking about tonight. Okay, let's go ahead on to our next slide and let's see what's next up on my agenda. Okay. Standouts. And that's the terminology that I came up with, okay, called standouts. It's not handouts, but they're standouts. And what it is, you can go to your Staples. You can go to a Staples or Office Depot or something like that. And they got these acrylic stands that you can put flyers in, or you can put business cards in, postcards in them, or whatever. Well, you need to go buy yourself about maybe 10 of those. And then on the back of it, make sure you put a copy of your business card on the back with your phone number, maybe your address, some type of information that they can reach you by, okay? And then you want to take those and you want to set them in barbershops. Okay, most barbershops don't mind, because you go into a barbershop anyway, they usually have a wall where you can pin up flyers, postcards, and things that's going on in community, business, and all that kind of good stuff. So they usually have a place over there that we can do it. The best place to put them, though, if they allow you to, is to put one on right in front of the cash register. So whenever they come up to pay, it's right there. Or if they got some type of a display case in there, you can do that also. And hey, if you happen to be a barber and you in network marketing business, why don't you put a big old sign up there, sort of like my sign right here behind me, they got my picture up there about my book. Put a sign about that big right there up there, and put up there, say, hey, discounts for all of Company X customers, for the haircut. You get them a 10% discount on their haircut, just for doing that. And then, they're going to ask you, well, what this is all about? What kind of discounts you talked about? Well, then you can tell them about your business. Also, if you're in a barbershop and you're in business for yourself in network marketing, why don't you put a copy of that video on instead of watching sports and stuff all day long? Put your business DVD or whatever, or put your laptop and hook it up there so they can see your website and stuff. Take advantage of the environment that you're in, okay? Nail shops is another good place. And I'm going to tell you something, what I like about nail shops. Nail shops is 99% women that come into that place. Women are the number one business owners in America today. Fastest growing population of business owners are women. Women, 75% of all network marketing right now consists of women. So therefore, you want to do all you can to get some women in the business, because the guys out there, they're too caught up on sports, too caught up being entertained, too caught up in everything other than starting their own business. But the women are out there, man, they are taking over. Look at the TV programs today. Most of your main TV programs today, the lead now are women. Talk show hosts, women. Politicians, women. Okay? In the churches, women. Okay? Matter of fact, when you go to a church, guys, I'm not telling you go to the church and pick up no women, but at least that's where they are. So, it's a fact is a fact. Okay? Most of the members of the church today are women. Women are running things, guys, and they are very good in network marketing. It's a natural fit for women. If you're a female listening to me tonight, and if you're not in network marketing, but you're trying to struggle to pay your bills, you're struggling, you don't like your job, you're struggling in some other kind of business that you may have, let me tell you something. You need to get in network marketing, because it is a perfect fit. You like to dress up, look good, smell good. Hey, you want to be around some, nice guys who are ambitious and stuff like that. Hey, that's where you want to be. You want to do that. But back to the nail shop. Go and put those stands in nail shops. You got nail shops and barber shops all over the community, okay? And the only types of shops that you have problems with is franchises. Franchise not going to allow you to advertise anything in their business. So don't even go up in there, because they're a franchise and they got a certain standard that they have to abide by. Everything about a franchise is set in concrete, okay? And the way it look, the whole 9 yards, okay? But you can go to other places like cleaners, Okay, cleaners always got to turn over people coming and going, and in most cases, most cleaners have a stand or something off to the side where you can put your business card or flyers and stuff up there. But the key behind it, you got to go there on a regular basis to make sure you replenish it. Now, if you happens to know the barber shop or the nail shop or the cleaner, that person very well, what you can do is leave them 400 or 500, a little stack. They can put up on the counter. So when it gets low, you can call them up and say, hey, Joe, do I need to refill, my stand, put some more stuff in there? Boom. And something, more than likely they'll do it for you. So that's all you got to do, is to make sure that you have some extra on hand. And swing past there, every so often, and check out some things too. But make sure you have all your contact information on it. Other small businesses that you can go to, in the Washington, D.C., Northern Virginia area, there's a lot of different Oriental restaurants, Chinese restaurants, places where you can get mom and pop foods from, like that. Those type places, fast food restaurants, soul food restaurants. Those kind of places always got a high turnover of people coming through there. Hey, put your flyers up in there. Put one for customers, one for consultant, or get one and just divide it in half. Say one is for customers and the other one for your consultant, your business partner, or representative, distributor, whatever you want to call it, okay? So, now, what else we got, HL? This is some good stuff. And just think, you getting all this stuff for free. I'm not charging you not one dime. I should charge you, but I'm not. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Location for handouts. All right. Now, this is going to be some good one. Locations for handouts. Eric, can you put my other up there, please? Now, you need to know where to go and hand out these flyers and stuff, or the things that you can hand out. Again, I told you about the flyers, okay? They're great handouts, and you can make them postcard size, or turn them into postcards, okay? And look, when you make them, you can do a 4x4 on one sheet of paper and make 4 postcards out of one piece of paper. And also, my recommendation is to use card stock, just like you use for your business cards. You need card stocks on some of your flyers, especially you planning on, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna talk about this in a few minutes. But if you're going out to the shopping centers and places where there are a bunch of cars, and you're gonna put them on a car, and most places you're gonna put them up on the windshield wiper. Now look, you don't have but a split second to put that flyer on the car, and you're gonna put it on the windshield wiper, and you're gonna put it on the driver's side, okay? But listen, you don't want to have to pick up that windshield wiper. So instead of using regular paper, spend a couple of extra bucks and get card stock. And then when you walk up there, all you're going to do is slide it right up under the windshield wiper, because the card is stiff, and the windshield wiper, the piece down is made out of rubber. It'll just bend easily, and it goes up under there. You're not doing any harm at all. So use card stock for your flyers when you're planning on passing them out to places, stuff like that, because people have a tendency to hold that on, keep those much longer. And then you can hand out postcards, and we have what we call scissor cards. Scissor card is nothing more than a card that got an 800 number on it, and it give you a 3-minute message on that voicemail when they call it. You can put your initials up there, whatever, but anyway, I use my cards, usually are yellow and black for my scissor cards. Okay, as well as my postcards and anything that I do flyers on, I use yellow. Remember I said that? But you can pass out scissor cards everywhere you go. Just hand them out to people. You don't even have to have a conversation with people. You can just walk around in Walmart, Costco's, anywhere there's a lot of people at. Just hand it to them. Say, yeah, I want to make some extra money. Check out this 800 number. And don't stop. Just pass them out. Okay, and I'm going to talk about, about prospecting and all that stuff again too here real soon. But anyway, just pass them out, pass them out, pass them out. Okay? And then, of course, business cards. You can pass out your business cards. One thing about business cards, a lot of you like to put your websites and all that information. And then what happened is you get somebody your business card, they go look at the website, and then they do some research on your company. And then guess what happens? They see some negative stuff out there. They believe that it's true. And so what happened is, you're not going to hear from them. You're not. So sometimes maybe it's not the best thing to always put your your website out there right away, especially in network marketing, because we're still trying to make sure our image is real good. So you might not want to put your website on the card, you know. Now, if you don't talk with somebody and gave them some information, they got a good idea, they've been in network marketing before, then fine, give them your website, because they're not going to go and pay any of that negative information in the mind at all. Coupons, again, you can make up flyers, or you can make up something in the form of a coupon, giving people special deals if they become your customer, okay? What else you got, ATL? Okay, now we're going to talk about the location for handouts. You notice up there, projects, developments. Where I come from in Portsmouth, Virginia, we got a lot of projects where there's every 7 or 10 feet, there's a unit that is connected to it. Usually a unit have about 5 or 6 connected to it, a long row or like a long building. You got all these different units connected to it, and there's usually hundreds of them all over the place. Well, that's a good place to go, because if you plan on passing them out, right, the more units that you can put them out, the better off you're going to be. It don't work too good in your suburbs where people got a half an acre, you know, quarter acre and stuff like that, because you can go a whole 2 or 3 blocks and only hit 1 or 2 houses. So I'm gonna tell you, that'll wear you out. So my recommendation is to go to a place in the inner city or somewhere where they got projects and developments that you can hit a lot of houses right away, just like that. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Folks in the developments and projects and stuff like that, these are great people, man. These are wonderful people. They don't have all the hang-ups and stuff like people in the suburbs do. You know, the people that are living in projects and stuff, yeah, they might be low income or not making as much money as they would like. However, these are good people who use the same services and all that, and they don't give a hoot. If you're going to help them save some money, they want to hear it. So my recommendation is that when you do go to those developments and stuff like that, that's what I recommend you do. Go to the areas where there's a lot of apartments, townhouses, you know, apartment buildings. And also, if you go to the, single family homes, well, go to those developments that the homes are much older, because the people there have been there for a long time, and they don't have the hang-ups and all this ego tripping that a lot of your more up-to-do, communities got, where you go into the suburbs and they got these 3, 4, 5,000 square feet homes and all this. You know, they just broke at a higher level, and they trying to impress you to make you think they don't need no discount or anything like that. So they ain't gonna be your customer, you know, and they probably need it the most, you know. I'm not saying don't do it at all. All I'm saying is that when you out trying to get yourself some customers, you need to go to some places where you can almost bank on that person being your customer, who don't care. They could care less about about the gas companies, or they could care less about any other stores or any other type of business, telecom or nutritional company. They will use they'll become your customer a lot faster. Okay. All right. What's next, ATL? I ain't got but about a couple more minutes. We're gonna wrap this up, and I may have to finish up. Places where you can hand them out: shopping centers. I put them on cars and stuff. That's what I do. That's why I use that car stock, so I can slide it up on their windshield wipers, okay? And then if you go to places like Walmart always got a bunch of people. Always there's a bunch of cars at Walmart. And just go in there, man, hit them. I don't hit every car. I go to every other car, because then a guy, he'll look over there wondering why he doesn't have one. Sometimes they go over there and take it off and read it and see what it is. And catch them when they're coming out. Also, you can go to Sam's, Costco's, and other grocery stores, and they'll allow you to set up a table inside or outside. As long as, you follow their rules about don't harass the people, you can go and set up a table or something and pass out your information about your respective business, okay? What else, HL? Listen, next thing I got up here is about door to door. Whenever you go door to door, okay, and I don't know if your company will allow you to go door to door, but if you're going out there, hey, go door to door, and go to the next flyer for me, Eric. If you want to go door to door and stuff like that, that's good. But the better locations to go to is places where they go, where people are. If you want some customers, you can go to bill pay centers, check cashing stores. You can do cold calls, telemarketing. You can go to the internet and go to Yellow Pages, or you can buy lead lists, where you could get different leads for you to be your customers. But their customers are all over the place. Okay, the only customer that is a bad customer is a customer that you don't go and talk to. Because if you don't go talk to them, somebody else will. So therefore, get past your ego, get past your hang up, and get past the fact that somebody may tell you no. Okay, and I don't know why you're not used to being no. From the day you were born, you were told no. Your mama tell you no. Your daddy told you no. Your teacher told you no. Your girlfriend probably told you no. So you don't got listen to no. So why you get panicked because you think somebody gonna tell you no? Get over it, okay? Get over it. So anyway, but you got all these different ways that you can go out and you can market, and find customers. I'll go one more place. Eric, go to the next one about events and organizations. Okay, this is my last slide for the night. Okay, listen up. These are different places you can go. Events and organization. You can go to hotels and find out anything you want to know what's going on in the community, because a lot of times they be packed with people. Go to the church, Rotary clubs, Lion Club, fraternities and sorority, sports organizations like soccer, basketball, all that kind of good stuff. Go to the Eastern Star, Mason. All these organizations, a lot of them will allow you to come in and do a presentation on your business. Well, listen. I'm about to run out of time right now, okay? But I want to wrap this up real quick to let you know again that the book of the month, The Power Within You, is TNT, okay? The Magic of Thinking Being by Dr. David Schwartz, okay? 3 Ways to Building Your Downline by Richard Poe. And of course, if all the books you're going to buy, make sure you get my book, okay? And of course, hey, always read the Holy Bible, because I promise you most of the stuff that we do in network marketing comes right out of here. Well, folks, that's it for tonight. Okay, we're going to come back next week and finish up. But thank you so very much for coming. Be safe wherever you are. And just realize this one thing. I will see you at the top.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time.